Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. It's Turkey Day. So I did the turkey noises. Seasonal. Boom. Let's go. All turkey noises aside, we have a few more unboxings to do today, which I'm excited about. My bank account and the Christmas presents for everybody else, they're not, excited, but, So this is already unboxed because I'm not good at unboxing things and talking at the same time, clearly. But if you remember, I bought a Leash street strip wiring board. Can you hear me? Street strip wiring board from Leash, well, through LJMS, but Leash. Now, here's the deal with that whole board. It's a lot of wiring. It's a ton of wiring to do. So having a starting point would be cool. If only somebody made like a harness or like an unterminated unit that you could use to get a head start on all the wiring. Spoiler alert, there is a company that does that. And the camera's over here. So full disclosure, the company that produces these is Precision Fabrication and Wiring. I'm gonna put their URL like right here. So if you look at my hand, it should say precisionfabandwire.com, right there. So on the Leash board, you have your 8 relays, you have relay inputs, obviously for those 8 relays. You have your inputs for your hazard lights, brake lights, parking lights, right blinker, left blinker, low beam, high beam, trans brake. You have your trans brake outputs, your main battery feeds, your ignition positive feeds, so on and so forth. The sub-harnesses, they include relay outputs. I don't know if you can read that or not, but the relay outputs, I think they're 20-foot leads on each relay output. So you just rock your output, run your output to whatever you're controlling. In my case, a Davies Craig water pump, a line lock, so on and so forth. The other sub-harness that we have here, the light outputs. So the light outputs should be super, super easy to use. Front lights, rear lights, everything is coded. You just hook it up in the right spot on the board, good to go. And then another sub-harness we got here, relay inputs. So your relay inputs, it's all loomed up together. Like I said, I think they're 20-foot leads. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what they are. Another sub-harness, this is all loomed together, but you have your relay harness, your main inputs rather. They're all labeled as well. You have battery outputs, trans brake controls, you have light inputs, you have ignition inputs. So all of that is also on one big spool, zip tied together. Shout out to Steve and Terry and the Precision Fab and Wiring team for offering this. Again, I think they're out of stock right now, but keep an eye on their website. Like and follow them on Facebook, so on and so forth. Good stuff. What could be in this tiny little box that would be so cool that I was excited to open it up in front of you? It's a turbo mount. I'm gonna unbox with one hand, but I'm gonna try. So this is a mid-frame turbo mount for the S400 chassis. Now the MAVEN guys, this is why I like them. Everything is packaged extremely secure. You got first your plastic with your directions in there. Then you got the rubber, I guess, I don't even want to call it a condom because clearly that would not be a good condom. You got your O-rings. Hold on. Let me. Oh, God. Bill it, though, so that's probably not going to hurt it. Just roll. And then you got your turbo mount with integrated drain technology. I've noticed that there's a couple other people that have come to market with a similar product. MAVEN was the first that I noticed and that I really liked. They've taken a lot of time to perfect the design. No leaks, no issues. And I want to shout Jared out specifically at MAVEN. He took really good care of me on this setup. If you're looking for a turbo mount, they have small frame, they have mid frame, they have large frames. They have all of that stuff on the shelf ready to go. And also, Brian Tooley Racing carries the full line of MAVEN mounts. So we have all of these mounts available on BrianTooleyRacing.com. All right, so stay. What do we have here? What is this? What is it? Got it. I got it. Everyone calm down. It's heavy. It's a heavy piece. Oh, man. It makes you want to cue some R&B music and just do like a slow pan around. I've been really trying, baby. Just kind of got me going. It's a good song though, so I mean, anyone should really enjoy it. This is a scavenge pump. Scavenges fluids, like me in college. Oh, gross. Ooh. So a scavenge pump, it's a TurboWerx based scavenge pump. A scavenge pump is used when your turbos are mounted too low and you gotta suck oil out of them and shoot it back in the engine because gravity is not gonna do enough for you. That's what they're typically used for. A lot of people use them for that rather. Also, if you have to run a scavenge pump, here's a pro tip. Use a turbo timer, and when you cut the car off, or your standalone ECU, and when you cut the car off, let the scavenge pump run for like another 10 or 15 seconds. It'll evacuate all the hot oil out of your turbo. You're welcome. You're welcome for that. I'm not using it for a turbo though. I'm gonna be using it for a transmission. What? Why? That's weird. Why do you need a pump on a stick shift transmission, Logan? You're an idiot. You're dumb. You're a moron, you stupid moron. That's why you passed 5th grade after 7 tries, stupid. I'm using a scavenge pump, and I'm gonna plumb it in the back of the trans, so when I launch, all the fluid that goes to the back of the trans will be sucked out of that thing and pushed through the pump and then shot back at the front of the transmission and all the goody two-shoe bits that get dry when you launch. Like when I launched a 129 60-foot with a stock LS3 and Rye can't even get out of the 130s with a TH400 SN95. Yeah, I'm keeping count, Rye. But just for refresh, take fluid, when it sloshes, push it back to where it needs to be to keep things happy. A lot of guys that go fast with stick shift applications run these RPM transmissions. They have a bung and sprayer kit that they install on like T56 Magnums. They drill the case and install bung sprayers so you can plumb them accordingly. I will need to do that for next year if I plan on going fast. So I need a scavenge pump. This one is gonna do the job just fine. That's about it. I don't have a lot. I'm in the process of selling my home and moving to a new home. So it's gonna be limited video stuff for the next, probably not though, I'll find ways to make videos, but it's not gonna be as full tilt boogie as it normally is. If everyone can like and share, that helps us out a ton. But this is the point where I just cut talking and we play the outro and a cool song appears. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna play today.
Kyle betrayed me and then he lied, tried to hide, and I died deep inside, and you know the reason why. I'm gonna kick your ass from here to right over there.